Okay. Back to doing Disney reviews, I guess, with Bambi. Ah. One thing I will say is that the music in this movie is phenomenal. Like, modern Disney is nothing by comparison to this, or the music in any of the other ones I've reviewed so far, to be perfectly honest. I don't like new Disney music. And I miss classic Disney animation. The 3D CGI just can't look as good no matter how much time and money you put into it and give it. And I will say this. Okay, so the three main friendships in this are Bambi, Flower, and Thumper's friendship. Okay? So that's the main trio, I guess you could say. And it's just legitimate, I guess, and very well acted and written, and they sound like they're actually friends. The voice acting when they are kids is very well done, in my opinion. Although, not as good as it probably could have been. Uh, I will say this, and it's only something I really thought of going back and watching this after so many years of having not. Why does Flower not have a family? Like, he doesn't have a mother or a father, but Thumper has a mother, his father gets referenced, he has siblings, and Bambi has a mother and a father in this movie. Where's Flower's family? Um, the lead up in this to the April Shower song is simply genius, and the music itself is so good. Like, seriously. And the first time when they introduced the meadow in this, the meadow location, the first opening scene of it was well done. With this, like, wait, the meadow is a great place, but it's also dangerous, so let me make sure it's safe. That's kind of foreshadowing, isn't it? Uh, the Great Prince of the Forest's first appearance, or Bambi's dad, is very well done. I like how Bambi's sort of almost intimidated by him. Uh, I like the transition from season to season that they do. They do these little animations that go into the next season, except for Winter. I don't think Winter gets one. Hmm. I loved the all flowers hibernate in the winter joke. That was good. And of course we have to address it. Spoilers. The damn Bambi's mom dies scene still somehow gets me. It's well done and extremely well acted. His after reaction to it. Though the change to spring and sunshine immediately after that is kind of jarring. Uh, the grown-up voices are kind of okay, not nearly as good as the kid voices somehow. Bambi's is the worst in my opinion of the adult voice acting. I do like that all of Bambi's friends in this get girls, and the whole Twitter pated joke, like, I forgot about that somehow. And I just find it funny for some reason. And am I the only one? Uh, Honestly, I think that all of Bambi's friends getting a girl their own girl is unique to this movie. I can't remember any of the side characters and that are on the hero's side in any of the other films in the Disney catalog getting their own girls by the end. The whole Bambi and the other deer fight literally comes out of nowhere. Like, yeah, I get it, they're deer, that's what deer do in the wild, fight over females or whatever. But this is a movie, an animated kids film, not a nature documentary, so I don't get why that's suddenly a thing. I love how wait a minute. Oh yeah, the love song, right. After he's done finally fighting the deer, you get the classic Disney love scene with a love song, and it's good. I liked it. Also, I love how the Great Prince seems to be able to just appear out of nowhere, almost like he's supernatural in a way, you know? And then we get Man as the main villain of this, and I honestly have to say, they do kind of make Man seem like this evil entity throughout the film. I mean, you never actually see who it is that they're referring to Man, though you can assume, hunters. But the way they just keep it like this mystery surrounded in shadows, and you never actually see them, it does generally make it seem like some sort of creepy entity is stalking the woods or something. Like, well, what the heck is this? What is going on? I can understand why a lot of people say that Man is a great villain. From the Bambi movie, anyway. I do like the, where all the animals run into the meadow to hide from Man or whatever. At least I think it was the meadow. And how they're all like freaking out and like, seriously, this scene where they're trying to hide from Man was legitimately suspenseful. Like, it has actual tension. I don't really have any memories of watching this as a kid since it's been so long, but I can't imagine my reaction to the scene wouldn't have been like terror. Oh. And then we get the forest fire scene because there's all the remember the old Smokey the Bear commercials or whatever, the forest fire commercials, where they would always have that Bambi scene where, what are we going to do today, mother? And it'd be like, only you can prevent forest fires or all of that. And I finally understand that. For the longest time I didn't get it. Like, why are they showing Bambi? And it's like, oh, that's right, that movie ends with a giant forest fire. And the forest fire looks like really good. Like, it's bright and colorful and just everywhere. I do like how they show it reflecting off the water at the end, where it's kind of just like changes the color of the water, and it's like how did they manage to pull that off back then? I do like how it sort of ends where it began with, Bambi's birth, obviously, and it ends with the birth of his children. And I do like how they show the scene where him and his father are standing on that rock, and the father sort of like walks off like, yeah, I'm retiring now. Taking care of you animals and stuff is just, it's just too much for me anymore. I have to go retire and collect my retirement paychecks or my pension or whatever. Okay, so this movie is, simply put, great. The music is incredible, as I've already gushed about pretty much. And despite its age, the animation still looks better than any film coming out today. I don't care what you're talking about, modern Disney movies like Frozen or Zootopia or the Pixar films or anything coming out of Japan like Studio Ghibli or all of that. Or your DreamWorks. It's like, nothing in today's animated world looks this good, this clean, this like colorful, and it's like, no. The acting, while not the best, especially when they're adults, is certainly not the worst I've ever heard. I've heard terrible voice acting and terrible acting in general. We all have. You know what it is when you hear it. I would definitely call this a must-watch at least once in your life, and I will gladly watch it again when I have the time. And so ends the review. Thanks for watching this. When you do, subscribe if you want. Don't forget to give yourselves a big thumbs up. Goodbye, everybody.